But watch Adams. Let's hope he's okay. All these different injuries. 2nd and 3.
Almost up in the air. Intercepted by Colin Jones. And down the middle. Puts air under it. Big play down the middle. That's Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams at the end of this play. And that...
Started snitching, then he ended up over. Living high, but he died so. I got motion. Not a dime, still quarter, still token. Started snitching, then he ended up over. Living high, but he died so. I got motion. Not a dime, still quarter, still token. Started snitching, then he ended up over. Living high, but he died so. I got motion.
Not a dime, still quarter, still token. State EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants.
Uy, hermano, mi visión del futuro.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Throwing Jones. With a catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. The Giants at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They get the home crowd behind them. I think it's going to be tough to beat in this one.
Jalen Hyatt was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Eagle defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Fielded at the 20. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
You know, have you really sat and thought about how much data we actually collect?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
There's a package of powder in here. It's wedged up in there, though. At least a kilo.
All right, sir. Give me your hands.
Kicking it out.
Relax. They'll tear it apart, find out whatever it
always
is.
a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
You okay? You got a little something on your shirt.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Eager to get back out there?
Oh, I do have to have the siege 180.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect? Like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Now Jones. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 4th down. Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this. Back to throw. Jones. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Apple. Hey, why shift, Mac? Dom Capers. Apple.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Why shift to Crude? Detroit Johnson.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. And the first play will be a field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you've got that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Ritter. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Johnson on the return. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Other side.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. And, partner, a lot of kickers in this spot like to aim at the right upright and just draw it back down the center. This one looked like it was aimed at the left upright and just kept bending away.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Here we go.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Ritter to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Ritter off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, Ritter. Flushed out right. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 34 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now.
21, Giants 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
35-yard line.
Rita. Great. Up, go.
Operating from the gun. Jones caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 3.
Gold River. Up, go.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Detroit. Gold gutter. Go. Up, go.
They'll run for it with Barkley. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the field.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20.
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. 2nd and 10.
Timberland. Up, go.
Throwing again. Jones. That's caught by Chosen. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
South. Up, go.
Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. Fighting his way through contact. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
Timberland. Bama. Up, go.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Robbie Chosen from 13 yards out. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review. So they had it right. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
On the ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Going play action. Ritter. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Ritter now. That's going deep for Bateman. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Gold Cyclones! Gold Cyclones!
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ritter on 1st and 10. That's going deep for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. On the return, Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Why shift the crew?
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Over here. Hey, alert. Dom Capers. Apple. Ladybug.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough.
It's caught inside the 25. touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll look to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He connects with Hyatt. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Go, Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. Timberland.
Throwing Jones. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Timberland.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Bama.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Ritter back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Option play. Here's Robinson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A give to Robinson on the option. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, Ritter. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. They need 2. Here's third down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. This to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Ready. Hey, go steal.
Here's Ritter. He'll find Bateman once more. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Sticking with a passing game. Here's Ritter again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Apple. Ladybug. Detroit Johnson.
Now Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, right?
At the 23-yard line.
10 cycles.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Go, dog.
Up the middle with Barkley. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And they get Jones for the third time in this ball game. Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot.
And he is going to lose yardage here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now they send a man in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Going for it on 4th down, it's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This will be 3rd and 5. He finds his man Johnson. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Ritter going to change it up. They'll set up a throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Ritter will set up to throw it. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Let's go.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. An audible here to get a new look. Ritter on the 4th down try. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but... And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it into the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
Ritter off the play fake. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Hyatt has got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Jones on 1st down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Timberland.
Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. They'll look to throw again. They'll let this go for the end zone. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. 3rd down and 1. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Going play action, Ritter. And his throw here's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
43 rail. Set.
Robinson on a give right side. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Ritter with it after the play fake. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Timberland.
Throwing Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it.
Set, ready. Blaster, 6.
On 1st down, Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dawson Knox. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So fly, Eagles, fly.